Okay, here we are, the season finale, Laguna Seca. Chuck has been extremely gracious to give us a tour of the Graves super secret factory Yamaha trailer, and I know we have tons of fans that are like, what the hell's in there? So, Chuck, take us away.
All right, come on in. We have Ben Bostrom, or at least our Ben Bostrom lookalike. Mac, seriously, come on in. Here's where a technician would be modifying, changing all of the suspension pieces throughout the weekend. As you can see, they're deep into it now.
Oh yeah, we got TTX shocks apart, fork springs, forks already in the rack. Awesome.
Yeah. Lots of drawers and cabinets for all the spare parts and pieces, and a computer network for the technicians to share all of the information from the downloads throughout the sessions. More drawers and cabinets, personal lockers. These are all secret personal lockers. That's where they keep the magic.
They got the thumb lock on it, so
yep.
fingerprint only.
And upstairs, this is where we hide Ben Bostrom's girlfriend. There she is. She's not allowed to come out. Oh, and Josh Aaron's girlfriend too. And this is where the riders come and change and hide from the fans. Sleep mostly. Yeah. Have lunch. So that's about it in this transport. For the upstairs is where they carry all the motorcycles and additional spare parts and tires and fuel and those types of things. Next door we have a hospitality truck that's supplied by Yamaha Motor Corp. Want to go take a look at that?
As we're walking, how long does it take you to load the trailer and unload it?
I don't know. I've never done it. No, I'm just kidding. They can do it. They keep it loaded most of the time, and they can usually do it in a couple of hours.
Right.
They can when the weekend's over. In 2 hours they'll be completely loaded.
Right.
So,
and like you said, you've got a system, so it's much easier to follow through a system and get everything done. The more you do it, the easier it gets.
Sure. And everybody has a specific job.
All right.
In hospitality, we have Josh Heron posters. Our fake.
Little taller than real life.
These are, if you come back later on the weekend, these are leather dryers, and each rider will hang his leathers here, and the vent will blow a fan through the leathers and dry all the sweat out, and then when they put them back on, they'll be ready to ride again. They'll be 10 pounds lighter with the sweat out of them.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That is very cool.
They actually bring a transportable sink, right, for washing all the dishes and all the steps that they're going to take before they prepare the food in a barbecue.
Huge barbecue too.
Oh yeah.
But then there's a lot of hands to feed.
Yeah, these guys are the best. In here they have portable water coolers to keep the room cool, lunch tables for everyone, hot containers, cold containers for sandwiches, drinks. Way down on the far end, they have espresso machine.
Oh, really?
And you should see how hot the mechanics get when there's no espresso on setup day.
I can imagine.
Come on in here.
How bent that gets. And we have a token plant in there too.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Ooh,
I mean,
look at this.
Let's see if we have any ice cream in the freezer. They might not. No, not yet. But normally there'll be ice cream in there. They must be on their way to the store now. They have this all set up for preparing the food and getting all the things and the nutrition for the riders and the whole team and fans and not fans but
for the hospitality
sponsors and corporate people, anyone who might be coming out.
Now here's a silly question: do they have each rider have a special diet? Where?
Yes, as a matter of fact, they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's another big question.
Super secret.
Well, of course.
Super secret.
These guys have to be obviously hydrated and have some kind of diet because they're asked for the peak of performance every time they're out on the track.
It'd be really interesting to do an interview with Ben Bostrom on his diet. He has the most unique one, and it works. Really? It works. He just competed in an 8-hour mountain bike race, did the whole 8 hours by himself, and beat the next competitor by an entire lap. Now, to give you an idea what that's like, it takes an hour to do a lap. Second place was an hour behind him in a straight 8-hour endurance mountain bike race. That's how fit he is.
His VO2 max would be off the chart.
Yeah, he is. He's really.
That's
but
stunning.
they've got. I mean, we have hot ovens and they cook pasta and when they set up to do MotoGP, Pat and Will and Mike Crawford are just unbelievable guys. They just do a super job at this, and you know, Keith McCarty is the head of racing for Yamaha, and he really directs all this, and it just it's the best in the paddock.
Now, for all my fellow Brits, the curry drawer. Oh yeah.
Curry,
curry, baby! Look at this
napkin holder.
So we have a spicy section in the trailer.
Yeah.
That'd be the one I most abuse.
Yeah,
but
it's really a class act. I mean, they do just like I said, the best. I mean, you can't. I'd rather eat here than go to a restaurant, even the best restaurant in town.
I mean, this is fabulous. It's purpose built.
Yeah,
that's
it is.
awesome.
This is just
awesome.
And up front, they actually they utilize this for one of the riders. I believe this is Eric Bostrom's room for his changing, and he's got all of the things that any of the guys would have. You know, a couple of couches, a TV to review his, you know, what maybe something that happened in a race, or maybe just wants to watch a funny show before he goes out and rides. Got a nice bathroom, you know, with all the things that you would need. You know, toilet and, you know, vanity area so you can get fixed up for the press. So that's kind of that's it in a nutshell. And there's Pat. Look at this. Look at this. Pat has brought. Those are spices. Is that right? Those are spices. Basil. Okay. So I was showing you how good this is. Fresh basil. He went out and bought a fresh basil so he could make the best. That's it. I mean, that's just spectacular, isn't it?
Here's Will.
Yeah, Will's gone.
Will ejected. He's out of here.
We got to show one.
But what a magnificent setup.
It is.
Like
it
you
is.
said,
It's
first class,
First
the whole
class,
way.
all whole way. Yeah.
So anything you need for the rider, the
For the
sponsorship
rider,
side of the fans.
the crew, whatever it is. It's just that makes your job that much easier out on the racetrack when you're taken care of here in the paddock.
Right. And you can relax.
Yeah.
You know, everything's covered, and especially with the history that you have within racing from Willow Springs all the way up through here. You know what it takes to get it done.
Yeah.
And for you to be able to say, yeah, this speaks volumes.
Thanks.
So, there we are, the quick tour with Chuck. Thank you so much for bringing this through. So for all the guys that had some questions, and you're aspiring to come into racing, maybe one day this is where you'll end up. Thanks, Chuck.
Yep, thanks.